lower path is for the bicycles. Please be careful. If you hear the bicycle, it's probably too late.
That's the village of Edam. So we're going to drive into the village, and then the bus will let us off, and then we can walk through the village all together, and the bus will meet us on the other side of the village.
Okay.
So, but as we walk through the village, I just want to say, please be careful of the bicycles, because the streets are really narrow and small, and you probably noticed the bicycle situation already.
Oops.
It's these wooden sticks sticking out, but the sticks are in the same pattern as the piano keys. So if you know how to play the piano, you can find your way on the carillon. But instead of pressing the keys with your fingers, you have to pound the sticks with your fists like this to play the carillon. So you might hear a couple of little pretty bells for the keeping of the time, like every quarter hour or so. But if you hear a song, it means there's someone up there banging away on the sticks trying to make it happen. Completely tilted over, yeah. Yeah. That's to put a reinforcing pillar here to keep the water off, basically. Yeah, because there's a lot of rain here. That's also why it's a lot of like tile and brick, not so much wood. So they say if the house leans forward to the street, whatever's going up on the front will not bump into the front if there's this lean. So they say forward leaning's in the design. But then sideways leaning, that's the swamp in action. I feel like even though their windows are open all the time with the curtains, they still like a little bit of distance. So like it's like good for blocking the wind, or it's also good for some privacy sometimes.
Thank you.
No, actually, I got a graduate degree here, and then yeah, I started a graduate degree. Yeah, the linden trees. It's like they sculpt them. It's because yesterday and today are national holidays. It's World War II Liberation Day today. So May 5th, it's when they were liberated in 1945. Fields are right next to the church. Sometimes there's cows and sheep right there. They say the church is also big enough to bring in some of the cows and sheep.
Out in the open, yeah, no sun, and after you can sand, polish, paint, and varnish. Or is that no?
It's me again.
Well, yeah, I have to go back to her.
The inside of the country from flood.
Okay, so here's a costume. I think they sell them?
Yeah.
No.
Right. Right, fair enough. One of the first places I like is like cow. So they've got good fish fillet, and then there's another place that has harvest fish. don't drive too fast or you'll upset your neighbor's foundations. But like the swamp, it's such an issue here, they actually have government subsidized loans to help you rebuild your foundation. And if you live in Amsterdam, the city of Amsterdam requires you to have an inspection on your foundations once every 80 years. Which is really funny because it's like it's only once in your lifetime, but it shows like they're not forgetting. Like through the centuries, they got to make sure it still gets checked. So anyway, we're gonna walk out towards the harbor. It's a little bit of a loop to the right and then to the left. You'll see. Just follow me. Here we go.
It's just amazing.
You want to come around down this way? It's gonna be bad. Snow's coming. Snowmageddon. Snow apocalypse. Ah, snow! And then the snowstorm changes, and it doesn't even come as expected. And so you're like, oh, why all the cut off? But that's just the thing. The Dutch, they are not in denial about this. It's like they call it as they see it, and then they get to work. It's like during my time living here, I have seen them build the dikes higher. I've seen them build the beach further out. And so that's what I'm going to show you. Last big flood in the country was 1953, but that was in the south. So, and then after those two events, they built the big dikes up here and down there, and that's made the swimming country much drier. But like I said, long-term prognosis, like nobody's going to hold back 300 feet of water. So.
Do you do that?
Huh?
Take a team picture?
Nah. Only when the people,
They want it.
they want it for their group. Of course, they're small enough to get over these bridges, I guess.
La pensión,